Is this your first Worlds?
First, World Major.
Yeah.
I did rode Riga last year.
First in the track, 5th place, and you were running for. You were going up there for the lead. I guess. What point was that? That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, I mean my whole goal going into this one was to run brave, and it was scary. That was the plan. Is kind of talk to my coach, and he was saying like, there's no point in running this without going for the win, and even if I don't win, I feel like I put myself in the position to do it. I didn't have the clothes, obviously, but I think then I continue to work on my strength, on my speed, get better, and then I'll know how to put myself there again in the future.
But are you pretty thrilled with 5th?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm really proud of the way I raced that. I left it all out there.
You should be proud, because honestly, when he went up there towards the lead, he didn't quite get the lead. But I just saw Ellie St. Pierre win for America. I was like, oh my God, could this possibly happen? And then the fairy tale was punctured a little bit, but good run.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the flaws in my racing before has when it gets hard, but when you're not quite to the finish, like 800, 600 to go, I sometimes have a lapse in concentration, and so I really wanted to push myself at that point. And there's no point in making half a move, getting halfway, and staying outside. So I went for the lead. I only got to maybe 2nd or 3rd. I mean, there was a kind of a line up front, but I feel like I really went for it, and even though I didn't close as well as those guys, I feel like I made them go around me, and I made it hard to catch me. So even though, my last 200 wasn't as fast as maybe even people behind me, they couldn't catch me because I already had a lead.
So what's the plan for outdoors?
I'll take another crack at the Olympic standard in the 5K, and just focus on USA's and making that Olympic team.
We should get a lot of, I don't know, I guess the time wasn't very fast. You get a lot of bonus points for today, but probably, anyways.
Who knows?
Yeah, good luck.
It wasn't particularly fast, so I don't know.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Which is kind of the interesting thing about rankings.
Yeah. No, you're totally right, and that's the thing. Like, I have plenty of chances to go run a fast time, but this is really a once a year, twice a year sort of thing. And so I really wanted to make the most of it.
Can you talk about the new coach?
Yeah.
I mean, a year ago, no one had heard his name. To be honest, I can't even remember his name. But I mean, it seems like it's going well, huh?
Yeah, my coach, Jack Mulaney, I feel like he came in, he got into Flagstaff around, I think October. I wasn't even there when he came in. But yeah, then we started working together. And I feel like he's done a really good job gaining our trust and being really level-headed. And I think something he's done really well at is kind of coaching me through getting ready to race, like especially ahead of the U.S. Championships indoor. I feel like I wasn't feeling that confident that week, and I feel like just talking over a plan and kind of just, he said, go for it. Like, he said, I'd rather have you go for it and get 10th than not go for it and get 5th or whatever. And yeah, I feel like that's been really helpful. And he's been doing a good job. I'm loving the training group we've got going right now. I feel like a lot of our guys and gals are they're running well, and I feel like, yeah, I'm really happy with the...
Was it hard for him to win y'all's trust? Because to be honest, not a lot of people had heard of him.
Yeah, not for me. I'm a pretty trusted guy.
Yeah.
I think definitely for different people it's a different transition. I think a coaching transition is always hard, especially when that coach didn't necessarily recruit you. You're kind of not necessarily bought in. But I think what NAZ did a really good job of was including us in the interview process. So we kind of had our say, and so I feel like that already helped build the trust, because at least for me, that was who I wanted. I mean, to be fair, we kind of I liked all the people we interviewed, but yeah, I think that helped. And then so we came on, and two, like, once we hire a coach, I want to buy in fully, and then if it's not working after a bit, then maybe I start to think about it. But like, I think initially I wanted to buy in, give him a shot, and it's really working.
What were you thinking the 2 laps ago when you made that move?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, I want to make a move. I'm in the back of this pack, and if I make half a move, that puts me out in lane 2, lane 3, and right next to the whole pack. So if I'm going to make a move, I better go to the front. And at that point, it was just put myself in there and run as hard as I could.
Did it feel a bit surreal, like with the likes of Olympic world champs, and you're with them with 2 laps to go?
Yeah, it was. it was scary, but not surreal. I think you get to that point in the race, and it's just running, right? Yeah, you just run as fast as you can. You don't have time to think about it.
And where do you go now?